Good afternoon all, and welcome back to the field. The wind coming from the west by the looks of it, and got some bright fluffy clouds up there, and when the sun does come through it's very warm. Okay, got a couple of drones that I'd like to review today. The first one of which is the Holystone HS175D. This is a GPS drone, and advertised features we got on here is a HD camera, 2.4 gig, radio control and Wi-Fi, GPS, and which we'll get around to testing, and it's got a remote control camera adjustment as well. Not much more information than that on the box unless you read Chinese. Okay, right, let's have a quick look at what we actually do get in the box. And you get this very nice, it's quite a sturdy case actually for the drone, and you get a set of instructions, a couple of cautions and warnings regarding the battery, and you do get some quite good comprehensive instructions on maintenance and the use of the drone. There's a pop-up antenna at the back, however that is that's a dummy aerial. The real aerial is still curled up inside the transmitter. Okay, so there's, I'll bring that forward to the camera. Hopefully I've got that in shot for you, and you can see all the functions that it's going to enable you to do. Also in the box we have two chargers. This is a 2 battery version, and so you get 2 chargers, which is a USB going to a wall or another outlet, or your PC for example, and charges up your battery. There is a warning on here to say if you have a green light that's flashing rapidly, there's a problem with the battery and it's not charging, and that appears to be a common fault with this HS175. Indeed, I've got it on here on this spare battery. So once you put that in, the green light, which is on this side, it flashes rapidly. That's telling you there's a fault with the battery. Now, I've had a look at the batteries. They're 2 3.7 volt lithium polymer batteries, and I've checked the voltage. Basically the leads come out in series to a little metal track which ends up with these connectors here, and the voltage from each battery appears to be fine. The total voltage appears to be fine, however it's not reaching the end of the metal tracks. So I think there's a manufacturing problem with this particular battery, as some other customers have relayed as well. So hopefully Holystone will send me a new battery. If not, I'll try and repair it myself, but the tracks are very tiny. I'm not quite sure that I can repair them. Right, also in the box you have a USB to micro USB charging lead for your transmitter, and if we fold it out you can see it goes there. Also in the box you have your usual bag of spares. It looks as though you get a full set of spare propeller blades plus the linkages for those blades and the screws to hold them in, and a screwdriver. So with that out of the way, let's go and do some flying. Shame about that battery, because I've done a test flight in the garden of this quad and it seems to be very good indeed. Before we do, a very quick look at the quad. Usual DJI Mavic S style of quad there. One good safety feature is it's got this plastic plug on here that stops you from inadvertently connecting the battery, of which it is a 7.6 volt, which is not quite lithium polymer, isn't it? It's more lithium ion, I would have thought. So, but still, it's going to be 8 point something volts fully charged. It's 1700 milliamps, so hopefully it should give you a long flight time. Now, a good feature of this quad, it's got remote control up and down function for the camera, optical flow sensor, and it switches between optical flow and GPS automatically if it cannot find enough GPS signals to operate. What I do like about this drone is that it's got an onboard micro SD memory card slot for an onboard recorder, so you can record your videos and photos, which we do. I'll take a couple of test shots and upload them to the end of this video I'm making now. Right, let's get it all set up and we'll do some flying. So with most of these drones, you turn on the drone first, and we turn on transmitter. Now, I have read the instructions. I'm pretty sure it's up and down to bind with this one. So what we're going to do, go into our settings, and straight away the Holy Stone has come up. The number at the end will be different according to your Holy Stone drone. So we come out of that and we go to the Holy Stone GPS app. Okay, so we're going to grant the app permissions. That includes taking photos and knowing where your location is. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is calibrate the internal gyros, which we've already done. It's not going to do any harm for it to do that again. That's done. So we're going to calibrate the compass now. So it's going to ask us to pick up the drone and turn round to the right. And now it's asking us to turn up the drone and turn around to the left. Okay, and that's calibration complete. And straight away we have an image coming through, and I think there you go, and you can see the camera up and down function is working quite well. What we'll do is see if we can quickly take a still, and to take a still on here you've got two shoulder buttons here, one for video, one for camera. And what I'll do, I'll upload this onto, if I have a piece of the car in shot, I'll upload this into the final video. And you see a little icon there's just come up, or a photograph has just come up. Now, to switch over to video mode, you touch this button here, and hopefully that is now recording. Right, so it looks as though we do have enough GPS signals down there. There's the GPS signal indicator just here. And what we do, we'll do a return to home. I'm not going to bring it back to here because obviously I'm not sure it's going to be as accurate as a DJI. Right, now I don't think we have a rate switch, not that I can see, but nevertheless, let's get out and do a little bit of flying. Right, let's take her out and see how she's going to handle, and most importantly, see if she holds her position, which I think she is doing. We'll try and get out the sun. Right, if we try and raise some height, hopefully that will give a slightly stronger GPS signal. But that seems to be holding quite well. It's recording. And I've now got a good image of the field adjoining. Right, let's just go to the edge of the field and see how the Wi-Fi signal does. And what we'll do, we'll raise the height as well. Okay, right, we're now over the field. You can see that the wind is bashing it about a little bit. And with a single axis camera, unfortunately, you're not going to get a very stable image. Having said that, the quality, from what I see on the phone, is very, very good. Right, okay, let's go down the field. The wind here at the moment, I suppose it's about 12 to 15 miles an hour. Okie dokie. Right. It's there facing into the wind. It seems to be doing quite well. Let's press return to home and we'll see what happens, shall we? Right, it's turned round and it's coming back rather rapidly. That is a very quick return. And it's lowering itself quite rapidly as well. Wow. Let's cancel that. Right, that looks as though that was going to land around about 4 feet away. So not too bad, not too bad at all. This seems to be a very, very good, so far, hobby grade drone. Right, let's take it for a little trip around the field, see how well she handles. So there's a little bit of left rudder, and we're applying full throttle. I don't believe you can do tricks with this, flips or anything like that. It's just a hobby grade photographic drone. And it responds to all the commands fairly well. Quite a satisfactory rate of yaw on there. Right, I don't know if you can see way up in the distance there, we got 1, 2, 3 buzzards hanging around, so I hope they don't come after this one. Okay, let's, at the moment I can't see I've got any indication of height or distance. Let's raise height and we go out a bit more and see how well the Wi-Fi does. So it's a good height there, a very good height. Let's press the return to home again and see if it can, and it looks as though it's turned around already. Yes, it has. And it's it's not gone exactly a straight line back home, but it's going home again. Well, do you know what, this time that is nowhere near where it took off. Right, that's not a, overall, that's not a bad little drone. So very quick video on the HS175D. I see the lights are flashing now, so it does want to come home. So thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.